Welcome to the last smoking cessation program you'll ever need. At Quit Center, we will help you better understand what is going on in your body, so you'll be equipped with the tools to become a non-smoker. Notice we said non-smoker, not ex-smoker. There's a big psychological difference, as you'll soon see.
Welcome to the Quit Center, everyone. My name is Rich Rubino. I'm very glad to have you with us. You probably don't know me, but I created the program you are going to use to quit smoking. And it's very different than any other program out there. How do I know that? Because I tried all the others. I was a smoker once too. Not anymore. I'd like you to be able to say that same thing soon. Anyway, let's go over a couple of critical points that I'd like you to keep in mind. First, and maybe the most important, we're not going to tell you to pick a day to quit smoking. Pretty much all the other programs start you off with that, and it's a huge stumbling block for all of us. That's a losing proposition. It doesn't matter how long you've smoked. If someone says you've got to start by picking a day to quit, well, they lose most of us right there, anxiety central. So we won't do that. In fact, we'll never tell you anything like that. And we don't even want you to do that to yourself. Resist the urge to do it. Next, we're not using any nicotine replacement products. They're mostly just trading one addiction for another, and they don't work very well at that. The last research I saw was that the patch was about 5% effective. That means it fails 95% of the time, and if the patch fails, you fail with it. Finally, we need to have a serious conversation about commitment. Yep. You can give that lip service if you like, but you won't win if you won't commit. And we are very serious about you winning. Our only goal is to get people off of cigarettes and vapes, so when you win, we win too. But I promise you it won't be difficult. Remember, I said our program was unlike any other. It is. But it's also remarkably simple. So it makes committing an easy process. We'll ease into the program a little at a time. We'll talk about what's going on in your body, we'll discuss what's going on in your brain, and we'll all share stories about the progress we're making and the problems we have quitting. So for right now, I want everyone here to make their first commitment. Commit to not quitting. You heard that right. Don't go home and say I quit smoking today. For goodness sake, don't do that. Because that will defeat the program. Don't ever do that actually. Never say I'm quitting today, or I'm quitting next week, or I'm quitting on New Year's Day. It will just happen one day, without you even thinking about it. Let's make a start right now. Let's all commit to not quitting together.
Although smoking addiction has brought you all year, Quit Center recognizes the varied needs of its clients for their smoking triggers, habits, and frustrations. More importantly, we understand and promote the concept of community as a supportive means toward your non-smoking success, which is why Quit Center wants to know each of you personally and for you to know each other, to become a common goal cohort. As a first step in creating a strong and supportive community, let's continue to get to know each other a bit better. Don't worry, we aren't going to put you on the spot or make you feel uncomfortable. Rather, we'd like you to think about how you perceive the process of quitting or ending your smoking addiction. For example, what do you think this process will entail? We encourage you to share your thoughts for two reasons. First, you become more comfortable by getting to know the people in your cohort. Secondly, by carefully considering what expectations you may have, you're more likely to make a stronger connection to the process of becoming a non-smoker. Please, feel free to share your thoughts on these ideas. No one will be judging you.
We all come from different life experiences, and so it makes sense that we would have a variety of reasons why quitting smoking is a tall order. Think about your individual situation and consider why quitting has been tougher than you originally thought. Please share why you think quitting is so hard. After considering both your program expectations as well as why smoking addiction is so tough to overcome, let's turn our thoughts to why you want to quit. You probably can come up with a bunch of reasons, and many of them probably revolve around how it's good for you. Dig a little deeper and find those real reasons you want to quit. As a community, let's share those reasons and also notice how many reasons we have in common. How many of these were on your list of reasons? Were there any you hadn't thought of? At this point, you probably are realizing that, just as there are tons of reasons to quit, there are also reasons that you haven't quit. Let's take a look at those. It's important to see that your level of commitment is integral to beating your addiction. Simply stated, why don't you commit? Let's explore this for a moment. What has previously prevented you from making a solid commitment to quitting? Take a moment to consider your reasons. How valid are your reasons? Let's share some of those reasons and also discuss the value of commitment to this process of becoming non-smokers.
One way that Quit Center helps you to build a supportive community is by communicating with one another. Sometimes you might need a place to vent, while other times a bit of encouragement from others in the same situation. And of course, it's always fun to share your successes as they happen. That's why we provide you with a communication program called Slack. You've been emailed an invitation to join Slack. We'll spend some time setting up that app. Here's something fun too. You get to give yourself a call name. Make it something fun, but clean. Please keep in mind, no real names, numbers, or emails. Have some fun choosing. Now let's have a little fun. Take your reason to quit, crumple it up, and throw it away. Let's focus on this. There is only one good reason that will help you quit. This is the one that will carry you through your smoking cessation journey. Here's the real reason to quit. I want to take back control of my life. Listen again. I want to take back control of my life. Soak it in and repeat it to yourself. Write this reason down on a piece of paper, and wherever you write this down, do not throw this page away, ever. Whenever you need a little refresher, look back here and restate your reason for quitting, the one reason that you need to have, and the only reason that will get the job done. Go ahead, reread it, rewrite it as many times as it takes to really internalize it. It's a foundational part of your commitment. Say it out loud or say it to yourself. Believe me, no one you know will think you're silly when you say it. Actually, they'll be really, really proud of you. It's a truly awesome and powerful concept. Take control of your own life. You need to do it and you can do it. What does internalizing this reason really mean? When you internalize your one true reason for quitting, you are accepting and absorbing the idea so it becomes part of your character and consciousness. This reason needs to be with you 24/7. On a scale of 1 to 6, with 1 being super easy and 6 being extremely challenging, please enter your answer on the message board. Then, as a whole group, you will have an opportunity to discuss why you answered as you did. We encourage everyone to share their opinions. Remember, the more involved you are, the stronger your connection to the group and to commitment grows.
We would like to take a moment to emphasize Quit Center's focus here. Trust the process. We will guide you through each step of the way. Do not pick a day to quit. Do not go cold turkey or jump ahead. Let the program guide you through the process. Don't ever say, "I'm quitting today," or "I'm quitting Monday." That just gives you unnecessary anxiety. That lessens the effectiveness of the program. As a first step in creating a strong and supportive community, let's continue to get to know each other a bit better. Don't worry, we aren't going to put you on the spot or make you feel uncomfortable. Rather, we'd like you to think about how you perceive the process of quitting or ending your smoking addiction. So, what do you think this process will entail? Again, we encourage you to share your thoughts for 2 reasons. First, you become more comfortable by getting to know the people in your cohort. Secondly, by carefully considering what expectations you may have, you are more likely to make a stronger connection to the process of becoming a non-smoker. Please share your thoughts on these ideas.
Happy week 1, everybody! The Quit Center's method is all about taking back control of your life. So each week, I will be discussing strategies for doing just that. These strategies will focus on changing your mindset through small, daily behavior changes. As you make small changes and see positive results, you begin to achieve your goal of taking back control of your life. If you're wondering if you really need to do it every day, the answer is yes. You've likely smoked every day or close to it. So, in order for these strategies to move you towards the mindset of a non-smoker, you'll need to do them every day as well. Gratitude is more than just a feel-good emotion. It's a powerful practice that can transform your mindset and support overall well-being. Research has shown that practicing gratitude regularly can lead to happiness, reduced stress, and improved physical health. It activates neural pathways that promote positive emotions, reduces negative thinking, and fosters a sense of connection with others. All of these are factors that will help you be successful in your quitting journey. Gratitude involves intentionally focusing on things you appreciate, whether big, I am grateful for my promotion, or small, I am grateful my commute only took 20 minutes today. By focusing on the positives in life, smokers can shift their mindset away from what is hard or not working and towards ideas about long-term health and lifestyle benefits, as well as their own resilience to challenges they face. Smoking cessation is a journey, and there may be tough days. Gratitude can help you celebrate small victories, whether it's a day of reduced cravings or simply feeling better physically. This positive reinforcement boosts motivation and reminds you that the effort is worthwhile. Start small. Each morning, or before bed, write down 3 things you are grateful for. These could be anything from a supportive friend to a nice cup of coffee. The key is consistency, not perfection. Start when it's calm. It's easier to be grateful when life feels calm and things are going well. That makes it the best time to be intentional about building the habit. By getting familiar with the practice of gratitude when things are going well, it makes it easier to utilize the skill when things are more difficult. Shift your focus. When cravings hit or stress levels rise, pause and reflect on something positive in your life. It could be your health, progress in quitting smoking, or something as simple as a kind gesture you received. Gratitude journaling. Take a few minutes each day to jot down your thoughts. Reflect on what went well, what you're thankful for, and how far you've come in your smoking cessation journey. This can help strengthen your resolve and keep you focused on your goals. Use reminders. Place sticky notes around your home or set phone reminders to prompt you to practice gratitude. These small nudges can help you remember to appreciate the positive moments throughout your day. Practice mindful appreciation. If finding something to be positive about feels difficult, you can also just try being mindful and neutral. Mindfulness exercises focus on being present and appreciating the moment. This could be appreciating the beauty of nature during a walk or the taste of a healthy meal. Engage in a task and narrate the experience to yourself, going step by step and utilizing your 5 senses. Practice this for a few days before starting to try gratitude again. Before you go, remember to reach out to your cohort in Slack to let them know how it's going with you. Maintaining communication strengthens your support. Stay in touch with your cohort. Spend time really thinking about your goal and internalizing it. Do whatever it takes for your real reason to become part of you. Also, you are not to quit smoking just yet. Only do each step as we present it.